so I decided to do a video of the different apps and stuff that I have on my phone, just so you can get some app ideas. Maybe you might like one of the apps I talk about, or you're curious what's on my phone. I don't know, but I just thought it would make a really good video idea, so I'm gonna do it. So as you can see on the lock screen, I have a wallpaper that I got off of Pinterest. I just typed in yellow collage iPhone wallpaper and it came up along with some other ones, because I was looking for something specifically that had the colors yellow in it, and that was a collage. So on the home screen, you see, well, the first page of the home screen, you see just all the basic apps like the calendar, the clock, stuff like that, and I have like some other stuff like Amazon and things like that. But then also I wanted to talk about that app that you see that says Scribd or Scribed. I always called it Scribd, but then I heard someone on YouTube call it Scribed one day, and I'm like, oh. So I don't know how it's pronounced, because some people say Scribd, some say Scribed. It's a combination of Kindle Unlimited and Audible, because only difference with Scribed is the price is $9 something a month, like basically $10, and you get unlimited ebooks, you get unlimited audiobooks, unlimited magazine articles, you get like a whole bunch of stuff, sheet music. They even have sheet music. So all of that is included in your one price. So I'm not like promoting them, or well, I technically am. But I mean, like, I'm not like paid to do this. I like to recommend the app to people. I also have WhatsApp, so I can talk to my 2 friends who are in the UK. It's like wonderful, like the kind of people that you can meet on the internet. I have the Drink Water app, where basically you can track how much water you're drinking. I can go more in depth with these apps, but basically you put in like what you drink. So if you just had like 8 ounces of water, you can put that in. You had like 16 ounces of almond milk or something, you can put that in. Stuff like that. It's a really cool app, and you try to reach a goal and it shows you, like, it's like a shape of a human body, and then the water levels inside the body fills, and you're trying to get it to the top. So it's kind of like a game. Well, not really like a game, but it's like you get to track your water. I have my email, which, yeah, don't get fooled by that number. I'm not having that many people trying to contact me. I just get a lot of junk mail, like a crazy amount of junk mail. Worry kit, I wanted to point out, the worry kit, worry kit, oh goodness, I cannot English today. The worry kit is a app, it's a mental health app, and it talks about, like, you know, like, it's basically for when you're feeling like very distressed or elevated and you need something to help you calm down. So they have like different activities on there that you can do to help you calm down. Okay, so under the entertainment tab, I have Files TV, which I could just watch stuff that's on demand or like record it on a DVR and things like that. Then I have Pluto TV, which is just a free show app. Like, you just could go in there and watch like random stuff. I mean, it's not really that good quality stuff, but like if you really need something to watch, you can go there. NBC, I use just to watch House, like House MD. I haven't watched it in a while though, but that's why I downloaded the app, so I can watch it for free. Apple TV, which I don't use. I have Hulu, which I do use, Netflix, and Disney Plus. Under newsfeed, I have Quora because I really like, you know, discovering people's like answers and stuff. It's a site that you can ask questions on, like Yahoo Answers, but like the new Yahoo Answers. BuzzFeed, fanfiction.net. I used to read a lot of fanfictions, like mainly the Hunger Games and like some other stuff, but haven't done that in a while. Oh, and I used to watch Shake It Up fan fictions too, like the show Shake It Up, like with Zendaya and Bella Thorne. Tapatalk is a forum app. Well, it's an app where you can log into your forums and stuff on the app. We Heart It and Reddit. Love Reddit. I barely ever use We Heart It though. I used it a couple times, but so my mental health apps, I have Talk Life, Talk Life is like a place where you can like post Twitter, but for mental health and stuff you deal with in your life. I have Trill, which I forgot what what that was. My 3 is an app where you can have like 3 emergency contacts, or you can, I think you call a hotline on there too, but you like designate 3 different contacts as your 3 people to go to in a crisis. Life is a really good app. You create a separate page, and people can follow that page. And you can make it about any topic that you would like to talk about. Some people do it about divorce or bullying, and you can make it like, just download the app. Life, LYF is a good app. Vent is like another Twitter for mental health. Habitica, I probably pronounced it wrong. Habitica is a game kind of app. Like, it's like for mental health, but it's like you get rewards for doing stuff that you need to do. So like, you'll set something and be like, okay, every day that I work out, I'm gonna give myself points, like, you know, I forgot how many points it is, but you earn points for the list of things that you put in there that you need to do. I did my homework, I exercised, or I took a shower, I walked the dog, things like that. RR is, from what I remember, I haven't used it in a while. It's a some kind of eating disorder app. Like, not in a bad way. Like, it's like something about like you get your providers to join it, and then like you can like update like your meal plan and stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't really used it. Breeze is similar to Worry Kit. Calm Harm is a good app too. What's Up, I think, is another crisis prevention app where you go in there and you do the different activities or read different things to help you in a crisis. Under the social media tab, I have DeviantArt, I use Goodreads, have my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, Snapchat, Tumblr, Twitter. And then on the last page of the social media folder, I have Bumble, which I was using pretty frequently before, but it kind of lost its like excitement. The next tab I have, Kaiser Permanente, which is part of like, it's an insurance app. And I have Lyft, I have Uber, Headspace. I don't have a membership on there, so I try to use the free stuff, but I haven't used the app in a while. So hopefully they still have free stuff. Period Calendar. Alarming is just a fancy alarm clock app that I rarely ever use because I have trust issues. iFunny, which is half the time not really funny, is like not funny. Picture this as a gardening app. Why do I have a gardening app and I never gardened or planted anything in my life? That is because, you know what, I don't know the answer to that. I just like learning about plants. Like, you go on the app and you can learn about different plants, and I just find it cool because I love plants. I got Zoom. I got the Ring for the doorbell camera thing. A PDF converter app. Some of this other stuff is not important. I mean, like, I got Planet Fitness because I do currently have a membership. And I have my internet provider where I pay my internet bill. Ancestry DNA. Oh, Sketch a Day, I just downloaded yesterday. Apparently it's an app where it's like a community, and they have a sketch like prompt every single day. So and it doesn't have to be a sketch. It can be a painting, it could be digital art, anything that you like to do as your medium. They have a sketch a day. So like today's theme was pass, like pass. People are drawing or painting or whatever they're doing with their art. They post it on there for people to like comment and like on it. And you have to do it like regarding that word of whatever the prompt is. So, cool app. So that little thing in the corner is talking about like sending a message to dad. That's like a Siri suggestions thing that I added to the home screen. It's not necessary. It doesn't really come with the phone. It does technically, but it's something that I added. Oh, and at the bottom you see Documents, which is like an app where you can download like videos to your phone, or like download files too and different stuff. It's like a document app, hence the name. So I have a folder called Miscellaneous, and that has the Apple Wallet, Health, Music, Translate, Weather. I put it in Miscellaneous because it's just stuff that I don't really use. So the Utilities app You have the voice memos, the compass measure, calculator, you know, all the apps that kind of like came with the phone. For finance, which they automatically named that folder finance. I didn't change the name yet. I was going to say like money or something, but I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and my bank. Google stuff, I have the different things that Google offers. I don't have all of them, but this is the stuff I use. Photo and video is just stuff that I use for either Instagram or for YouTube or anything like that. So this is the first page of it. This is the second page. It looks like, oh, two of the apps, the one that says Tracker Plus and the one that says Unfollow. Those are like follower apps. Basically, the unfollow one, it tells me like who unfollowed me on Twitter. That's basically it. Cause I don't pay for all the special information that you can learn, but it just tells me who unfollows me. And then the same thing on Instagram, it tells me who unfollowed me. And it might seem kind of, I don't know what that seems like, bougie. I don't know, but like I feel like if I'm following someone and I've been following them, you know, I know them for, you know, and I'm close to them, and then I find out they unfollow me, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna unfollow you back. Like, I know it sounds real petty, it really does, but like I like to know, you know, who unfollows me, and when they do, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna unfollow you back, because there's a lot of people that go on following sprees and they follow a bunch of people and then they unfollow all of them. Just like they wait for them to follow them back and then they unfollow them. And I don't play those kind of games.
I'm not playing these games.
Like, I ain't got time to be playing games with people. You know, I ain't got the time. I ain't got the energy. Then I have a folder called Dollar Make You Holla. I was going to call it Dollar Make You Wanna Holla. But it used to be called Surveys, but I changed it to Dollar Make You Holla because I thought it would be funny. But I got basically here survey apps. My favorite out of all of these survey apps is Eureka, because I actually got $10 from that app before, but it took a really long time to get it. But I got $10 sent to my PayPal, so Eureka's a good app. Then the next photo and video tab, which I have a bunch of them, sorry. I have like a bunch of apps that I use mainly for Instagram or for other stuff, like for fun. I have also Ibis Paint X here, which is a drawing app, but I use it on my tablet now. Like, I still have it on my phone in case like I ever wanted to use it, but it's a really nice app, and I think it's better on a tablet because the screen is bigger and you have more room to see like what you're drawing instead of like a small phone screen. But I used to use it on my phone. I have these two apps here. The eraser app I barely ever use. The face app, I thought I deleted face app, honestly, because like I just feel like the edits, like the filters and stuff and edits that they use on face app, I feel like they look too unrealistic. Like, I'll use like a certain effect, like one will say makeup or one will say feminine, like make your face look feminine or whatever, and it's just you could tell that it was edited. You know what I mean? Like, it just looked real fake. And I was like, no, I don't want to put this out because it makes my skin look too perfect, or it makes my teeth look too white, or this, too, that, you know, my eyes too perfect. Like, you know, and I know that's what some people are looking for. They want their pictures to look perfect, but I'm like, I want to look like myself, though. Like, I want it to enhance the natural beauty I already have, not completely just like create a new persona. Under shopping, I got my apps that I use that are shopping related. Etsy, I buy my crochet patterns. Romway's a really good app to get cute but affordable clothes. I actually want to do a video on the clothes that I got from Romway on Christmas. It was like a haul. And the clothes are so cute, but their prices are low, which is really nice. For music, I got these apps. SiriusXM, I have a subscription through someone else, my dad. The one that says Tabs is actually an app called Guitar Tabs. I've been following them for a while. I had the app for years. And basically I can go on there and get chords for my piano, for my ukulele, and my guitar. And if I want to know the chords to a popular song, I can just like look it up and it'll tell me the chords to play for each line, like line by line. Like they'll say this line you play A minor right here, then you play B flat here, you know. So I got these healthcare and fitness apps and I don't really use them that often. I do sometimes, like the Zombies Run is like an app where it's supposed to, I haven't even used that app. I just downloaded it and just never used it. But you're trying to get yourself to run more, like as exercise, and the app is simulating zombies chasing after you, so you have to keep running to get away from the zombies. That's why I downloaded it, because it sounded like a cool idea. Running and me don't mix that well. Couch to 5K is basically like preparing you to get ready to run a 5K, which I would love to run marathons someday. I just gotta get in shape. Fasting trackers for intermittent fasting. I do use that app because I do intermittent fasting. I just started it. I kind of like stopped doing it for a while, but I'm trying to start it back up again. So I use that app and it times me. I eat between the 8-hour window of 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. Sometimes it's different and it's 11 to 7 or like later. These are more photo and video apps. I got Fonto and Vita. InShot is a good app and Vilo is good. Games, I have a bunch of games that I haven't played in a long time. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Plague Incorporated or Plague Inc. or Bio Inc. is like a spin-off thing, where like instead of you getting a plague that infects the whole entire world, you have one where that affects somebody's body and like you can shut down different organs and stuff like that. I know it sounds dark, but like it's fun. I recommend Life is Strange to anyone that likes games with a good story. Yeah, a good background story, because Life is Strange, the story is so nice, and I didn't even finish it because it's like a bunch of episodes that you play. I know that at least on the Apple Store last time when I first downloaded it, the first episode is free, and then the rest of the episodes you have to pay, I think $8. It was like something, it was less than $10. I think it was like $8. So, and it's really worth it. And I got these apps, which I rarely ever use. At one point I was using Jeopardy a lot. But then I have a folder called Spirituality, where I put like stuff related to spirituality there, which is only 3 apps. One's a devotional app, one's a Bible, one is called Got Questions, where basically you can look up questions on the app about stuff like spiritual related, like anything you want to know, the question's probably there, and then it'll have like an explanation answer. Writing, I have Comaful, which you post poetry. There's like a poetry community similar to the art community I was talking about. That app, they have a poetry one. Then Wattpad, we all know what Wattpad is. I don't need to go there. WordPress is for when I was blogging. I didn't quite continue that. Then we got the food apps. Yes. I'm not a fan of Uber Eats, and I'll probably explain that in another video, but I don't really like Uber Eats that much. But I like DoorDash, and Grubhub is nice. But DoorDash was my number one until they added a regulatory fee, and apparently that's in certain states or areas right now. It's a new fee that they added basically, and they already have a lot of fees, so I'm like, you know. So under books, I don't have the Scribd app under here, but I have Kindle Unlimited, which I don't have a subscription to right now. I have Audible, which I don't have a subscription to. I need to delete both of these apps. And then I have the iBooks one. So that concludes the video of what's on my iPhone 8 Plus. I know that it's not one of the newer iPhones, but I'm working with what I got, okay? Hope you got some app ideas. Maybe if you were thinking about you wanted to try out some new apps, and if you see this video and you see an app that you like, I mean, feel free to download it. So thank you for tuning in to my video and watching. I make uploads every week, at least once a week. I'm trying to aim for twice a week now, but I'm going to upload at least once a week depending on circumstances, whether it's once or twice a week. But please subscribe if you want to, if you feel inclined to, but don't feel like you have to, because I would never force somebody. So enjoy the rest of your day or your night, and thank you for watching.